Time to get her done. Hopefully today I can get this bottom shock mount in. Get this side done. First thing I gotta do is change out this plate to the new one. Let's go. Well, here we go. I'm gonna lose my nuts. So I got the shock on. I got to measure how much of a spacer we're going to need right there. So, all right. So we got to get 2 1/4 off of the frame to the shock. Frame's 3 inches. So. Okay, so here's what we got. Bringing this out flush. It's going to get capped. I'm going to thread this, put the bolt in, up against this, put a piece of this DOM tubing in there, up against another piece here, and then we'll cut the length. So right now we got to cut a piece of this 2 inches long. Way better than a fiber saw. Fiber saw didn't quite do the job. It'd be easier with 2 hands, but it is what it is. All right, so that looks good. It is extremely loud, however. Maybe.
Just like.
Okay, so I got my new hole cutter. Hopefully it works a little better than the last one. Oh shit. two of these things. One for the inside spacer. Actually, I gotta make three. One for the inside spacer, outside mount. What the hell? I think we bottomed out. Come to the back. There. That weren't too bad. I'm going to try something a little different this time. I'm going to try using a step bit. I got to drill a 3/4, 1 inch, and a 7/16. Let's see what happens. This one's going to be all the way through here. No. This one has to be all the way through. Seems to be a dead spot in my step bit. Always something. Now I gotta continue through because it won't center up. Son of a gun. Well, let's see what I got. I think this one's better. Don't think this is better. Must be there was something I was drilling that. Yeah, this ain't working. Might have to start another one. Definitely a dead spot. Son of a gun. Alright. Let's try something else. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bring out the big gun. I really don't like this drill. This thing will rip your arm off. My arm still hurt from yesterday. Alright. Back to the step bit. All set to weld. But y'all know the rules. You don't get to watch me weld to criticize my weld. So now, I take my handy dandy hole saw and with some off-camera extensive lengthly measuring, I think I'm in the right spot. Let's see. Logo juice. Took the spring off. Hopefully it'll go all the way through. Nice. Now I know why the spring's on there. Ow. Shit, that's hot. Alright, I'm gonna go drill the other side and we'll be back. Okay, so the hole's drilled. Didn't go too bad. I don't know if you can see it. Goes through the other side. But now to see if we can put the mount in and see how well I squared up. Where's the gauge? Not too bad. I'll take it. I will take it. And then this will go on, weld here. Weld here. And the shock goes on here. Bolts on. Let's go. So I got it welded and it don't look too bad, I suppose. So sorry. So what I got to do now is I got to go back to the back side of this, cut this off flush, then weld the end of it up to keep the shit out. I got to put this bottom shock on, put this washer on, and then there's like a cotter pin type of thing that you stick in there. I'm using this thing here. I'm supposed to use a cotter pin, but I'm going to try this and see how it works. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. The hard part is getting it in the hole, because you actually have to push against the washer there to compress the rubbers to get to the hole. I made this little device a while back. What it is a socket with a couple notches cut out of it. And I put it on over the shock mount, and then I squeeze it with like a big C-clamp or welding clamp. And I compress the rubber a little bit, and then I put the pin in. Trouble I'm having right now is I made it for the old Land Rover bottom spring plates, and it's not lining up correctly with these new plates. It keeps slipping. Having a heck of a time. I'm gonna try changing it, going the other way with it, and see what happens. Not making out so well. Yeah, not having a good time here. Not to mention my microphone died, so I got to do a voiceover, and this, not knowing exactly what's coming up in the video is a little hard, but I think this is where I finally get it. I'm not sure. Yeah, slid right in there, no problem. But like I said, I made it for the old Land Rover, the old plate, and it works slick with that one. This one here, not so much. But I got it on. It's in. Everything's good. Shock's in, bottom's in, top's on, bolted in. I put a bolt, you know, of course you saw the threading. I threaded that in instead of going all the way through. The original ones, you put a big long bolt all the way through there and tighten it up from the back side, but I thought this would be just as good, so we'll see how it works. And I'm pretty happy with it. And this, my friends, is my very primitive way of checking my travel. Chain the jack to the frame and see what happens. When that leaf spring is straight, that's as far as we're gonna go. Hang on, I need a marker. Oh. Where's my marker? I don't want to go too far on my shock here. And I think that's about it right there, folks. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Okay, so now my bump stop needs to be down here somewhere. Bracket for that. Looks like it's gonna be about 3.5 will work. So 3.5 down. Right. And now my primitive way of checking down travel. So instead of being flat on this arch here, I'll know that's as far as I can go. I already drew a line on here, so I know where the shock ends. It's coming up. Right there, that's it, folks. That's all the travel I got. That's okay. But as you can see, it ain't gonna go any further than that, no matter what. So, yeah. That's that. So I had to make some changes. These washers to hold it on, I didn't even realize it till later that they weren't as big as the eye. So I had to put one on the back and one on the back, I mean front. Change them out. Weren't that hard to do, but it just sucks that I had to use them saws. But anyway, that's that. Didn't come out too bad. So, work on that bump stop later. I think I'm gonna put the back ones on opposite. I think I'm gonna run them this way, so as the axle flexes, it won't have much tension on it.